Howdy people. Okay, today I've got one here. It's an Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet. Thanks very much to Ralph who sent me this one. Don't know a lot about it. I know it's from the Netherlands, and it's a cross between a Douglas and a Fairy Scotch Bonnet. I've had the Douglas a couple of times and they're quite hot, really hot. Fairy Scotch Bonnet I haven't had before, so yeah, this will be an interesting combination. Doesn't have any smell to it. Quite thick on the skin, but yeah, no smell to it. Looks like a nice pod. Let's have a crack. Okay, it doesn't have any of the Scotch Bonnet taste that I'm used to. Had a few seeds in it. Yeah, instant, like a prickly heat just on the sides of my tongue to start with. Yeah, it's got characteristics of the Douglas heat, that's for sure. Yeah, I remember when Ralph reviewed it, he said that he wasn't a big fan of the flavour. This one's not too bad on the flavour. But yeah, definitely got the heat. It's right up front now. It's just starting to go on my bottom lip here. Douglas are hot. There's no doubt about that. And to make crosses with it, you're going to get hot pods. This makes me want to try the Fairy Scotch Bonnet now, because I haven't tried that. Yeah, it's creeping forward. Front of my tongue's got a bit now, but yeah, interestingly, a bit of drool too. But bottom of my lip, top lip's fine, but it's just on the bottom lip, and it's attacking it now. Now it's attacking the front of my tongue as well. Very very different burn to the last couple of pods I've had. There's nothing under the tongue at all. Nothing in the back of my throat. It's all front of the mouth, and even a little bit on the top of the roof of my mouth, but very different burn to other ones. Like I said, a little bit of characteristics from the Douglas, but it's more of the style of heat, that prickly, pin-pricking heat, not that constant or wah, not that sort of heat. I didn't get a lot of Douglas that grew this year, only a couple off my plant, just deciding whether I'm going to grow it out next year. But there are definitely a few crosses of the Douglas that I'm looking at. Again, it's going to be, how much room I've got, how many plants I want to grow and things like that. I didn't actually grow any Scotch Bonnets this year. I had a couple last year and they were nice. There's a few like the Papa Dreddy Scotch Bonnet that I'm thinking about I might grow, but really everything's going to revolve around what I'm going to be putting into powders. So, and good news for me, I've finally started the powders for this year. Got all my whites in the dehydrator at the moment, so pretty happy with that. Okay, heat out of 10. 6.5, 7, maybe a 7 out of 10. Flavour, not really any sweetness to it. I think it's more a Douglas type flavour, but even then it's a little bit different to that. But I really didn't taste much Scotch Bonnet in that at all, if any. drool. It's got plenty of drool. That's brought that on. Sweat? No, not really any sweat. I mean, here in South Australia, we've had a snap to the cooler weather. As you can tell, it's you know, gone from being a really hot, dry summer to autumn's. You know, really, you know, first time in ages we've got a fair bit of rain going, so filled up the tanks. All right. Yep, 7 out of 10 for heat. Everybody have a great day. I'll catch you later. See ya.